Okay, here's my horseradish patch. I just can't seem to get this patch to expand. They say it's a very invasive plant, but not in my garden. I keep trying to move it around and expand it, but it's slowly doing it. It's been here about 8 years. I just made a big attempt yesterday to get it all weeded out, so it looks a lot better than it did yesterday morning, put it that way. I just put this in last year and put about 25 plants in there, and they went crazy with these streamers, and they're already doing it this year. They're trying to escape. But look at all these strawberries. There's some that are starting to ripen. Look at all those little streamers coming out there. Each one of these, right there's one, it'll start a strawberry. And then after that and gets roots, it'll run another streamer, stretch on out. It filled this whole bed in one summer. Here's one other little thing. The girl down the road has horses. So I have her put her horse manure in tubs, and I bring it down, throw it in my four-wheeler and bring it down here. And I have been stockpiling it. And then we take the grass clippings, or I do it, put a layer of grass clippings down and a layer of horse manure and just keep alternating it. And then a couple times a summer I'll just come out here and turn the whole pile over. And it has really made a big difference in the garden this year. Here they are. I call them the big wheels. I think you can still buy them brand new. They're called high wheels. You can get them with steel handles or wood handles. I used to have one with the steel handles, and I sold it in a garage sale. The wood handles are so much sturdier. These I inherited from my father-in-law. And you can put different attachments down here. That one's got a cultivator attachment. This one here has got the plow attachment. You can use it for hilling up along the potatoes or whatever. I use it to dig a trench along my corn, then fertilize, and then go back the other way and through the dirt, hill it up against the corn, and it works real good for that. I picked this one up at a garage sale. It doesn't have the changeable attachments, but it's a lot wider cultivating when you go down a row. The only thing that I don't like about it is the spacing. I think I need to figure out some way of bringing them in closer, because it's kind of spaced a little too wide between each time. And it doesn't break the soil up as fine as I like it when it doesn't get the weeds out as good. This was an old pull-type tractor disc, and I cut it all down, and it was a rusty old mess, and I painted it all up and made this so I can pull it with my four-wheeler. So I'm having trouble with the wheels. They went flat on me, it wouldn't hold air, so I got them off right now. But there's where the wheels would be. That's an electric, it's like a screw that I use to raise the wheels up and down. I've seen them that you can buy, but you have to get off the four-wheeler and crank the wheels up and down. Well, I just plug that plug right into a plug on my four-wheeler that I put. And then this is a momentary switch, center off, on, and one way's up, the other way's down. And I have that sitting right on my lap on the four-wheeler. And when I'm down to the end of the row, I put the wheels down and raise the disc up, get turned around, come back in, and set it back down. And it's worked great. I made it. It's all covered with mud, but there's a hole. I can adjust that anywhere in there, and I found that right there is the best spot. And then I put these on because it wasn't cutting quite right, so I could add weight, but just putting those on, each side added enough weight. So I'm real happy with it. I burnt the brackets at work for this. I run a plasma burn machine at work, and we can plasma burn up to 1 1/8 inches. but that's only 1/2 inch. And there's some other little brackets I made, and those little triangles. The rest of it's just tubing that I got from work. One of these days I'll show you my shop. This is still adjustable, so I can pull this up and slide that back so I can shorten it up if I want to load it on my trailer with the four-wheeler and take it to a buddy's house and work on his stuff, his garden or a food plot or something. It's working real good.